presentation is going to show you the process of developing a test question for testing aviation weather knowledge and all of the complexities that go into this process. Step 1. First, we need to be clear about what it is we want to measure. And what we want to measure is aviation weather knowledge and skills for GA pilots. Step 2. Dig into the literature to find out what is already out there in terms of assessing aviation weather knowledge and skills. And as it turns out, we found that there is limited research on aviation weather from a knowledge and skills standpoint. So now, what we need is a comprehensive assessment of aviation weather knowledge and skills. Step 3. We need to link the FAA learning outcomes with a standardized assessment strategy that incorporates a detailed list of aviation weather tasks with the corresponding knowledge and skills for that task. Step 4. Consult the experts. By interviewing 3 experienced flight instructors, we determined what weather tasks are needed during each phase of flight and what type of weather knowledge and skills pilots need to have for each of these tasks. Step 5. Writing the test questions. We created a panel of experts that included meteorologists, flight instructors, FAA aviation weather experts, and human factors psychologists. And by using the ACS codes, the AC45G, and our aviation weather task analysis, we developed a test question. Once the question is developed and approved by our team, it is sent over to our FAA sponsors who approve, suggest changes, or disapprove. And after they approve our question, the question is then sent over to the FAA testing people in Oklahoma City for one last stop of approval before it is sent back home. Even though our experts approved this question, our question needs one final step in the development process. Test GA pilots. We need to make sure this question is actually measuring aviation weather knowledge with typical GA pilots. So let's test as many GA pilots as possible to make sure a question is truly valid. This concludes our presentation of the process of developing a test question for assessing aviation weather knowledge.